You ever get the feeling that Altuve just kind of decided one day that he has too much fun being good and decided to not decline? Oh, 100%. Like that time in 2018 when he was dancing alone by himself in the dugout after a home run, that was the exact moment if I had to pinpoint it. Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and I'm here to talk about Game 16 of the regular season where the Astros win! They won a game! 9-2 over the Texas Rangers, and we are witnessing the greatest Astro to ever live. Yeah, that's a hard cut into the main thing of this video, but like, Altuve had another really, really good game. And the Astros have been pretty much garbage to this point of the season. That was a nice win today. You know what's been really good every single night, like consistently every single night, and hasn't really varied, and is genuinely, if I'm not mistaken, according to WRC+, the best player in the sport right now? Jose Altuve. He has a 216 WRC+. I understand that it's only 16 games, but like, holy crap, right? Like, lost within the Astros being very, very bad this season is that they have Altuve, who might just be the best hitter statistically in the sport right now, Pena, who is one of the top shortstops, and not just back to form, but like shattering it, and the fact that Yainer Diaz is having a monster season behind the plate, like, he is just swatting everything. They're all having very good seasons, and I haven't had the reason, or honestly the mental, to shout out the fact that they've all been killing it this season. Altuve with a monster game today to kind of drive that win home. He went 3 for 5 with a couple of RBIs and a couple of doubles. Like, he was phenomenal. He's batting .365, by the way. OPS well over 1,000, nearing 1,100. Just stupid, stupid numbers from Jose Altuve. A player who, following the first year I started making videos on this channel, I was actually kind of terrified of like, oh man, am I never going to get to talk about a good Altuve season? Because, you know, he was awful in 2020 until the postseason came up. That was a genuine thought I had. And then, since then, he's had debatably his 4th, 3rd, and best season of his career. Debatably. And like, hey, depending on what happens this season, maybe his best year of his career. It's that stupid. But I've just not had the will to shout out good things because the team has been terrible to this point. And you might be saying, Weston, yesterday you looked like you wanted to jump in front of a train. You were talking about that you were watching a genuinely bad baseball team. One game have changed your opinion? No, it didn't. My opinion has not changed. I will not be completely changed on this team being not just kinda bad until they're above 500. But I got to talk about a win today, so I am going to be happy where I can be. The goal has always been to talk about the game that was played that day. I've said when they have been good and when they have been bad, that I am not talking about a game 3 weeks off in the future or a couple of years ago. I'm talking about the game that was played that day. Today's game was enjoyable. They looked like a competent team. They held it close, and then the offense broke through, which, when they've been good in previous seasons, that's kind of been the formula, as the pitching holds them in it until the offense can go, wait a minute, we're the Astros offense, and then boom! And we talked about the offense, but the pitching was really good. Ronel Blanco had another really, really good start. 6 innings, a 2-run ball is nothing to scoff at. 3 walks is a bit higher than you'd like. 5 strikeouts, though, is not too shabby. I was happy with the performance of Ronel Blanco. Again, I don't think he's going to be that no-hitter guy. I think he's going to be something closer to this, around a 3 ERA. Very, very respectable pitcher. Could genuinely go out in there and dazzle for a couple of nights. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think Ronel Blanco is going to be a very solid option for the rotation for the rest of the season. I think he's probably the guy that stays once everyone gets healthy. Like, once you give me back McCullers and Verlander and Fromber, I would probably say that it's going to be Javi and Blanco, and then you kind of just let everybody else head back to the minors or to the pen. That sucks because I like some of those guys, Hunter Brown and JP France being some of them, but the Astros have won in the past by, you know, being cold, and so I think they should adapt that same approach to this. Then you get to the bullpen. That was really good. They didn't allow any runs. 3 shutout innings from the bullpen. Brian Abreu picked up a strikeout. Weston, he loaded the base. Shh. No runs. Then Rafael Montero, who's on a revenge tour, didn't have that on the bingo card. Shutout inning. He's got a 2.45 ERA. Montero's looked really, really solid to this point of the season. I've been over the moon with it. He actually looks like that reliever who's worth being paid really good reliever money. Got nothing but positives for him to this point in the season. And then in the ninth, you had Sean Dubbin come in, and he looked good. Picked up a pair of strikeouts, gets you out of the ninth inning. You get to save the pitchers who we have been told are really good for tomorrow's game. Like, just a good win. It was really nice. It was crazy to see that again. Like, it was fun. Wild. And now the Astros actually have an opportunity to kind of make a bit of a statement if they can tomorrow go out and win the game against the Rangers and take the series. And honestly, that would put them ahead of the Rangers in the series against them to this point, which is wild to think about given the fact that the Rangers have just felt like they have beat the absolute crap out of the Astros every time they've played them. But like, right now it's 3-3 in the season series. They could make a really, really powerful point tomorrow if they can go out and get the win. And you gotta feel confident about the matchup. It's two really, really good pitchers. Debatably the ace for both teams at the moment with the injuries. The Rangers are going to send Nathan Eovaldi to the mound. The Astros are going to send the noted coffee enthusiast Christian Javier to the mound. And they have a chance to kind of put a flag back on the hill with that game. So, that game is at 2:10 Eastern, 1:10 Central, and I'll be here afterwards to talk about it. But as for right now, that is all I have to say. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider to like and subscribe. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day. And as always, go Astros.